Hey, what's up everybody? Mr. B here, and welcome to day 5 of our 7-day martial arts challenge. So it is sparring drills day. Now you can do this one of two ways. You can do these drills on the bag, or you can do these drills in the air. Now I personally prefer when I'm doing my bag work to have my mitts on. Just saves my knuckles. Okay, as much fun as it is to get bloody knuckles, like they never seem to heal up right. So if you've got sparring equipment, great. If not, you can still be conditioning your knuckles and your body on the bag and everything else like that. Totally fine. All right, so what we're gonna start off with right here is our most basic combination, our 1-2. Okay, so right here, pop, pop, you're just working that front hand, back hand. Okay, now the big thing that I'm looking for on that backhand is making sure that that hip pivots, all right? Boom, put your body into that first punch. Your jab is just a nice feeler. Maybe you use it to get their hands up a little bit, draw their guard, boom, and then drop that backhand punch down low. All right, so just nice and easy. Now, what I like to do is I like to set up a timer. My time is 2.5 minutes. I live and die by 2.5 minute rounds with a 30-second rest, okay? That is my go-to, all right? So I will sit here and I will just drill this for 2.5 minutes, okay? At about halfway mark, I'll go ahead and switch because you gotta be an ambidextrous fighter. You don't just wanna have tools on the right side or tools on the left side. You wanna be able to switch at a moment's notice to be able to give your fighter a different look. So once again, simple 1-2 combination. Now, the next thing that we're gonna work is what we call the triangle step. Our triangle step is exactly like it sounds. We're gonna move in, and then we're gonna move out with our hook punch, and then right back to start. So 1, 2, and then back. 1, 2, and then back. So we're working on moving that front foot, getting a little head motion off the line, and then we're just gonna go ahead and come back to our start point. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, the thing that you can do with this bag, Kay, is you can line it up, man. Don't be afraid to really just light into that bag. Okay, so your triangle step, again, make sure about halfway through your timer, you're getting both sides. Just nice and easy. One of the things that I want you to work on your hook punch is not raking in your poker chips like so. Okay, so you're not trying to go like this. You're trying to keep your elbow tight to you and use your hip as a launch pad to throw your hook. And again, you can work different variations of this. You can go head, body, you can go head, head, you can go body, head, okay? You can do all sorts of things with this combination. All right, so there, now we're gonna move into a nice kicking combination. Now, what I always like to use as my warm-up is my double pump side. So I'm gonna give myself a little bit of distance here, pop, excuse me. So what we're gonna work now is our double pump side, all right? So I like to be far enough away that the first kick misses, and then I push into the second kick like so. So miss, drop, okay? And what that is gonna force me to do is that's gonna force me to skate my supporting leg into my opponent, so as they retreat away from that leg, okay, I can keep kicking. Now, the big thing that you wanna practice, boom, is that re-chamber. On that second kick, I like to penetrate a little bit, but always using the force of that bag to bring that kicking leg back. So 1, 2, and back. 1, 2, and back. All right, you make sure you get both sides, okay? Like I said. And then watch that first kick. I personally have a bad habit of kicking a little bit low on that first one, so they don't even have to worry about blocking. Make sure that your kicks are right up there on their guard. You want to use these kicks as a way to freeze their guard. So that way you can light them up with your hand combination after the fact. All right, so now we're gonna move into step number 4, which is our cut and counter. All right, so what I'm gonna do here, anytime you hear me talk about a cut, I'm always talking about my belly side. If you hear me talk about a fade, I'm always talking about my bummy side. All right, so we're gonna be working a cut off the fight line and then a counter. Now, for those of you that are paying attention, I'm not giving up any ground because my front foot doesn't lead. All right, so what I am gonna do though, is I'm gonna use this angle to create a scoring opportunity. All right, now the other thing that I like to do is I like to get my front hand a little bit of action. So what I'm usually visualizing right here is a side kick coming for me. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and catch that side kick with my scoop. Okay, and all I'm doing is just scooping that out of the way. Okay, making sure that they land heavy and then countering up. Okay, and that's all I do. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, a lot of you guys are going to be inclined to step here. Okay, so if you notice, ha, okay, if I don't actually move this foot up on this 45, I'm not going to be able to connect. If I just step straight, oh, that looks all good. Okay, but I really want to cut on the same line as my front foot or just a little bit past. All right, so I want to make sure that I'm getting closer to my opponent. Boom. Okay, so that my combo is there and ready. So again, hit your set bounce, scoop, drive. Hit your set bounce, scoop, drive. Now, when you're doing these drills on the timer, your idle is so important, okay? You don't just want to be here, ha, boom, okay? That's not how fights work. Fights are here, and we're usually feeling out our opponent. So when we're running our drill, we want to be comfortable in our bounce, ha, boom, and then move into our attack. All right, so that's number 3. Number 4 is we're gonna put these combinations together. So we're gonna do our triangle step with our cut counter. So I'm gonna go here, boom, boom, there's my side kick. I'm gonna cut back and counter. So if you're paying attention, right, back, left as my right hand moves, counter up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice and easy. Front with the back, backhand cross. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice and easy. And again, run this drill, hit your set bounce. When you feel good, after about 3, 4 bounces, pop, pop, scoop, pop. Okay, nice and easy. Work the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, scoop, pop. Okay, now, when you're working that step through, all right, this is a really good opportunity to work your guard or your wall. Here, pop. Okay, really, really great move. Now, our 5th move is gonna be countering off of their side kick. So what I want right here is I wanna hit my set bounce, I wanna put up my wall and feel that side kick. Okay, from that side kick, I'm gonna step off and counter with my own side kick. So if you're looking at it from this angle, here's my bounce. I hit my wall, I step, I counter, and again, I'm using that angle to flank my opponent and score, or if I'm not feeling good, boom, I'm not gonna wait for him to kick again. I'm gonna step off and I'm gonna reset on a different angle. I don't always have to counter, sometimes I'm not ready, but I like to practice like I'm ready. So when I'm here, okay, there's my normal guard, I feel the kick, I hit my wall, I step, I drop, okay? Switch sides, I'm bouncing, hit, step, drop, okay? And one of the great things about any of these drills is you can expand on them as much as you want. Visualization is an important part of sparring. Being able to see in your mind and prepare for what you think that situation is gonna be is gonna help you establish infinite drills. All right, so that's what we're really looking for, is what situation am I really training for, okay? I'm getting ready to go to a big tournament in Germany, and those European fighters, they like that front hand to the body. Now, when I was coming up, there was no way you'd get that call. No way, but now they seem to really like it. They really like it, boom, off of that backhand fade. So, some of the things that I'm training for is seeing that, boom, and then countering with my own. So sometimes pop, pop. Okay, so the great thing that we can do is visualize that scenario and train for it, and I hope this helps you. All right, guys, until next time, train hard, fight fast, score first, outside.